xLAM from uh, Hugging Face just by taking tokenizer and all. Mm, uh, Mayur, I think they gave training for DPO fine tuning, bro.
DPO fine tuning.
Yeah, supervised fine tuning and DPO fine tuning.
This is for which one?
This is for xLAM only. This is
Okay.
directly within xLAM repository.
Okay.
Mm. And even after fine tuning Jama 2 on this dataset, then we can extend our efforts on this project by creating our own dataset from the dataset which they have uh, released using Google Translate APIs into Indic languages, and then we can create our own action model dataset, and we can train Jama on top of that. We don't need any new tokens since it's already aware of these kinds of languages. So yeah, mostly we'll be using Answer for this project, and we will do evaluations for like if Jama 2 base model is already how well is it performing, and is it even performing recognizably, or is it even aware of these kinds of conversations or something. And then we fine tune, and then we again evaluate on the same benchmark. Then we can see the increase in performance after fine tuning on this dataset. We'll see the dataset now.
Paper, you're not going to read the paper.
We'll read paper after paper. Once we got the problem statement of what we're going to do, we can see the dataset,
Okay.
and then we can go through paper. We'll
Okay.
have an understanding like how the input would be, how the output would be,
And
along with. Affiliation, bro. Should I put dysmorphic? Mayur, bro.
yeah, sure, sure. Research. Thank you.
So if we see this example, we're having a query where can I find live giveaways from beta and games?
Okay.
What is this answer? So I think the API name is live giveaways by type and
No,
argument.
it will be invoking these tools now.
Yeah, bro. This is the answer generated by
Yeah.
LLM, and these are the tools.
Hmm.
This is like name, which
Hmm.
is asking for live live giveaways by type.
Hmm.
Description relevant live giveaways by type. Game power API and all.
Hmm.
Parameters it takes description. No parameter again description, bro,
Hmm.
for that, and type string and all. Default value is also given game. So there is only one tool provided here, bro.
Okay.
Hmm. Based on this, it generated the same tool
Hmm.
two parameters, one with beta, one with game.
Okay.
Hmm. So where can I find live giveaways for beta access and games? So it considered beta access as a different parameter and
Hmm.
game as a different parameter. And
Yeah.
by the type of description what they gave in here, I don't think it is accepting
Hmm.
two values at once also.
Hmm.
So this seems fine only for me.
Okay.
Similarly, we are having other functions as well.
Is the
Default
complete.
value, stage complete, description. So this should be the context before
Okay.
asking the question. This will be the question, and this one will be the answer.
Okay.
So while creating the data set, bring it into the model,
Hmm.
we should append these two, either tools plus query plus
Mm.
answer, or query plus tools plus answer. I think first one
Query
is the
plus
best.
tools plus answer.
Query plus tools plus answer.
Because it will know the
Why not?
these were like what different kind of tools are being used.
Okay, we'll explore data set also. Where is this? Yeah. If you see uh, data set, we are having a lot, 33, around 33, no, 21 different categories to generate this function called data set. We are having gaming, technology, entertainment,
Yeah.
education. So it is
Mm.
not only settled for one domain, it is having multi-domain.
Okay.
So it will understand what kind of function to be called cross-domain as well.
Mm.
Um, so you can see
What is yours? Can you zoom in a bit more?
here, bro. Yeah, I
And
want to know whether number are good. Then model will be doing
mm,
function calling checks for no
available.
available function. Okay, then thought I
Mm.
want to check that
It's correct. First, you will
using
give it all the available functions.
first
Then,
available functions
yeah.
query. Hmm. So data set is generated by using DeepSeek V2 chat
Mm.
and Mixtral also. First, they collected 3,000
Okay.
then they used the API gen
Mm.
model to create remaining. I think they increased it by 10 times.
Okay.
Uh, like 33,000 from DeepSeek and
Okay.
33,000 from Mixtral. Overall, we are having 60K plus. I think dataset is also understood.
Mm.
How much we have brought an average like 1.3K, 4K, but here we are having up to 9K.
Mm.
This will automatically should cover long context training also if we use Axolotl,
Mm.
but we'll not do that now.
ठीक है. Let's start with the simple one.
Yeah.
And guys, if you also want to go pitch in, directly pitch in.
Now we'll go to paper. I think we all understood data set.
Mm.
So now there they given this as xLAM, but here in paper they made it as Agent Ohana. So Agent Ohana design unified data and training pipelines for effective agent learning.
Okay.
Salesforce people. This is the abstract of the case. Autonomous agents powered by large language models have garnered significant research attention. However, fully harnessing the potential relevance for agent-based tasks presents inherent challenges due to heterogeneous nature of diverse data sources, featuring multi-turn trajectories. In this paper, what are multi-turn trajectories? So,
Multi-turn trajectories, like even in our case, when we are trying to do the same with the uh, bot flow manager.
mm,
So we can multi-turn is like to answer one question, we are coming back again.
I
And
don't
now,
think that is multi-turn trajectory. Bro.
then what is it?
I think,
We can work with Google Search.
and heterogeneous nature of diverse data set. I think this is what that 21 domains of data set is for.
Hmm. Yeah, if you had opened this in RESTful Pro, we could have asked it. What is it?
Uh, App.rs.
Directly go to RESTful.
Yes,
Yeah. Try respond.
Okay.
Agent open. Yeah, quick.
I will.
I think so. Oh, it's cool, bro. Don't worry.
Mistakes will.
It's fine, bro. Whatever happens. Like, this is the first live stream that we are doing, and you will be learning along with us. So just keep watching.
Okay. Where is
It's,
200, bro?
yeah. Not scope pilot.
Bro, the slow is still there, bro.
Hmm. Just highlight that part. You have a plus button there, bro. Hmm.
Multi-turn trees. This one?
Yeah. Click on it. Ask the question. Directly ask.
There is it.
There, there was a button ask for pilot. It is not present here.
Can you write it?
No problem.
Context of
AI.
hmm. Refer to sequence of interaction between agent and its environment. That's all.
It's not asking itself for the
It's not
same.
asking itself, but when you have multi-agent environment, then the same task or a different task is done to get an end output.
Multi-agent environment, same task.
It can be multi-agent or it can be like a single agent
Mm.
doing like you give it a task to complete.
Mm.
It is not completed in one go. It will be completed.
Sub problems.
Yeah,
Each problem is a
yeah.
problem.
It may break it down,
Mm.
and to reach the final output, it will have to communicate with the LLM multiple times.
Mm.
That is
Not like if one job is struck, it will reiterate on that job only.
based on the condition. For example, in our
That will
case,
be implementation side of things, although not in the data set size and training side.
huh,
Because training
they
side
are,
it is already success. All are.
that's what they are saying. The agent-based task present inherent challenges due to the heterogeneous nature of diverse data sources
Mm.
featuring multi-ton trajectories.
Mm.
So that is the challenge. They are trying to solve it.
Mm. Okay. In this paper, we introduce Agent Ohana, a comprehensive solution to address the challenges. Agent Ohana it creates agent trajectories from distinct environments,
Mm.
spanning a wide array of scenarios. It meticulously standardizes and unifies these trajectories into constant format, streamlining creation of generic data models optimized for agent training,
Mm.
leveraging the data unification for our training pipeline, maintain equilibrium across different data sources, and preserve independent randomness across devices. During dataset preparation and monitor data portioning and monitoring, additionally we present xLAM
ठीक
V0.1, a large language model tailored for AI agents, which domain demonstrates exceptional performance across various benchmarks. Begin the exploration. GitHub link. Language models have shown capabilities in code generation, algorithm convolutional networks. OpenAI algorithms, some of the well-powered autonomous agents are gaining training attention. Recent frameworks of LLM agents such as AutoGPT, OpenGPT, OpenAgent,
open
Bola,
agent.
uh, xAgent, LLMs have been designed to support agent tasks, and these have attracted significant interest in the open source community. Nevertheless, many existing agents are powered by closed source LLMs like GPT-4 and Gemini, mainly because most open source models struggle to perform long horizon listening.
Yeah, and handle complex
To
trends.
highlight
You can highlight to the community. Now this is highlighted. Some anyone can come and leave their thoughts.
okay, and handle complex tasks. Recently, there have been ongoing efforts on training open source models instead of relying solely on commercialized APIs. For instance, AgentLM, Lemur, and Linux are trained for agents based on normal planning, along with special reasoning planning and active prompts design such as React, self-reflection,
Mhm.
and stabilities on the same. There are now open source agent relevant data and training agent models such as Tool Llama, Tool Alpaca, and API Bank and the ability of reasoning, tool using, and planning. They have shown impressive performance on agent relevant tasks. However, navigating the data landscape of LLM agents became increasingly intricate when dealing with non-standardized data formats sourced from diverse dataset collections, especially those featuring interactions of multi-turns as commonly observed in the agent relevant data. The heterogeneity in the data structures, syntaxes, labeling conventions, and processing methods across datasets poses a formidable challenge, complicating the training and fine-tuning processes of LLMs. The lack of standardization format introduces complexities in harmonizing the disparate data sources. Disparate, is that what that is?
Who knows?
Essentially different kind of.
Okay.
You need to put something like this in the school also.
Okay. Ask a issue. Yeah, yeah, no. We'll add something like that. What else?
Leading to potential biases and inconsistencies. Addressing these challenges requires developing robust pre-processing pipelines, ensuring unification and compatibility across varied data formats. I think yeah, these data formats, what they're mentioning
Mm.
here, is something in the vicinities of where is this? Yeah, here. So if you see tools, everything follows the same syntax.
Mm.
Everything is having name.
Mm.
Everything is having is IT parameters defined with all the data types and default values, etc. Not that all the function calling tools from OpenAI or Claude or any other closed source model are using the same format.
Probably we should be able to add our own tools in this,
Yeah,
not depending whether what we are training it on.
this also acts like a standard for setting up format for function calling.
Mhm. And there might be some code which is doing the tool execution. So
Mhm.
we need to look at that part also.
Mm. Yeah, these functions and all should be written by the developer and the user. And if the model executes this command, like request for this function with
Yeah.
arguments, you have to capture that one from the response
Mm.
and perform actions accordingly. That should be your.
I'm more interested towards how they are like. This would be a normal function for him. Even if you
Mm,
give that in the prompt,
mm,
it should be able to do it. But I'm more interested how they are solving the challenge for that uh,
multi.
multi.
Yeah, we can see that we're going to deeper in the paper.
Got
And,
it.
and implement strategies to mitigate biases that may arise from non-standardized representations with increasing demand for comprehensive and diverse data sets, establishing effective methods to manage non-standardized data format generation for ensuring the robust performance of LLMs across a spectrum of applications. These work we bridge the existing gap by building a robust comprehensive agent data collection and training pipeline named Agent of Honor, drawing inspiration from notable achievement of dialogue studios,
When was it written? 23.
industry, and scaling. In the realms of conversational AI, the instruction-based function Agent of Honor is trained to accommodate the wide variety of data instructions and formats encountered in LLM agents trajectories. It employs specialized processes to transform the aspirate
Same.
into a uniform format, achieving seamless integration across multiple sources. Furthermore, collection undergoes a meticulous filtering process to ensure high quality trajectories, thereby introducing an extra layer of quality control, leveraging the data standardization and unification. A training pipeline preserves independent randomness across devices during both dataset partitioning and model training, thus avoiding the inadvertent resulting from or achieved through deliberate and introduction of biases into the training process. This comprehensive approach guarantees that Vijayana will unifies trajectories across environments, but also enhances the overall quality and reliability of the collected data, as well as the performance and robustness of the in outbox that Agent Ohana serves as a versatile accessible resource for the research communities to manage the development process for future applications. The contribution of this paper highlights points innovative solution for data heterogeneity, introduce of Agent Ohana pioneering platform designed to address the complex challenges. The consolidation approach in these data sources pertaining to multi-turn LLM agent trajectories. This contribution represents to a critical step forward in overcoming the obstacles of data fragmentation. Extensive environmental coverage. Agent Ohana distinguishes itself by incorporating agent data from 10 distinct
That is the
environments.
normal nature. So, what else is data standardization and unification? Okay, they would be doing it somewhere. Large agent model.
We have developed xLAM, robustly tailored from AI cases, demonstrating strong performance across three region benchmarks.
Mm.
Review benchmarks, showcasing the potential of lead governance, facilitating the training of high performance AI agents. Methodology is given in figure one here. Heterogeneous multi-data format designed to this is simple idea of having a normal structure of overall data of APIs and all.
Why, what is agent data to assess and filter agent trajectories? Based
Mm,
on public or closed word models, maybe rough generate data loader, that is fine. Distributing training process. Okay.
where is figure one? This is figure
Hmm.
one.
So they
This
are
is all.
taking environments, multi-time environment pools. Okay.
Mm, this is these are just environments.
Input output of the equation, agent trajectory standardizer. So is it kind of agent planner, task planner?
That is what they mentioned here about.
Hmm.
They are having mm, It employs specialized processes and achieving seamless engagement. For remote yes, leveraging. Oh, they mentioned something here. Undergoes meticulous filtering process to ensure equality.
Like, but what is trajectory?
These only, bro.
Mm.
Something which doesn't reach the target goal or diverting
Mm.
into the wrong direction, maybe.
Okay. Workflow of agent. Agent is multi-time data format. So they have created this format.
Yeah.
This is the data format. Designed to facilitate heterogeneous trajectories, different trajectories from diverse data sources. From this, they will create the trajectories. Like even if multi-ton might say that they want to do a Q&A, based on that they want to find the product, based on that they want to hit the APIs to make the purchase. Agent Reader accesses the filters in this tab here,
Yeah.
agent trajectories. Finally, streaming data loader enables integration of various data sets. So this is for the training process.
Okay, and again,
Data
standard
sources.
trajectory standardizer means the sequence of function calls to be happening.
Mm-hmm.
Again, a standard format to identify the sequence.
Mm.
I think that is what this in
Yeah.
is.
But even in that case, if there is a situation wherein in between some steps we need to ask, like based on some reason, a step that is in between, we need to decide the next
No,
step.
LLM model will not
Mm.
generate one by one line. It will generate the overall
That's what.
standardized.
Yeah. For example, if let's say we had four tasks,
Mm.
and the third task is now actually dependent on the output of the second one. Based on that, it needs to again figure out what next to do.
So the input arguments for the third task might be the outputs of second task.
Yeah, so this stage is dynamic. Would the model know like what task to be done, even if it is doing so? Because even when we build flows in our chatbot building,
Mm.
at that time it might be some kind of a condition that is coming from a dynamic place,
Mm.
and then we based on the condition we need to again figure out okay what is the next step.
Mm.
So I don't know if it can handle that kind of condition.
Mm.
Feed data into distribution. We'll get to know more about this thing.
Mm.
Data vary significantly across different environments, posing significant data training and analyzing model show mark differently data organization. Trajectories from two distinct environments show markedly different data organization. I don't know what that means.
I can see number two.
Which means from A output UA, B to the alpaca.
To search and search to come information search environment observation authors magazine was published in 1844 model action 2 search first for women environment observation
Okay.
for women women's magazine published in 1989 model action 3 finished authors magazine observation answer is correct so here This is what the model generates.
Mm.
Other information answer, author information, altered false, false. It returns next observation. Okay. Output, step writing, thought, and then search, starting information, cumulative steps. Okay, so here they ask the question,
Mm.
and then the cumulative steps they end up passing the input. You can just writing it as a cumulative step,
Mm.
and then search action, observation, and again search action. So here, this
Okay.
section is the ideal flow
Mm.
application, like actually how it should predict.
Mm.
So first it identifies the one of like how to
Okay.
approach this problem, and then it is writing equivalent steps for executing this. Similarly to it, and this is the format they use. Here they thought immediate ask question, model action, environment observation, and thought. Here they're calling it as assistant observation and assistant thought, assistant response. So both are different formats, right?
Mm. But they are converting into their format.
Mm,
They have only used two things, no? Two thought and action.
mm. So this is what we are converted to agent of trajectory.
Mm.
Again, tool alpha converted to agent of
Yeah.
trajectory.
Okay.
So here, somebody has the captain, the first thing. Here also you can see uh,
Mm.
what should be the overall action of the change,
Mm.
and then it starts.
Mm.
Methods of and the prompt key. So it's a whole target trajectory needs and the prompt key. Yeah, well, that is what we saw here.
Mm.
The
That,
single prompt tree.
uh,
Uh, the entire environment is consolidated into chips. This design requires efforts to retrieve user query, thought, model action, and along with environment observations for every ith step for single stream. Conversely, tool alpha clustering requires identifying and matching of prompt inputs, model outputs, and observations at each step, followed by the accurate aggregations of trajectory history prior to proceeding to the next step. When explore shows more examples on this. To address the trajectory history, why is it
homogeneous multi-target agent trajectory standardization.
to identify the challenges identified? We propose the unified data format reflected in Roku. Yeah, this one there.
Mm.
We construct a JSON directory format code on the relevant information for each trajectory, concentrate our format context will be important elements such as user query to store the initial user query, module name to identify the corresponding module, and score to log the available module performance score. Did they add score here too? Yeah, here they
Okay. What are you they doing with this code?
here they are having reward low.
Mm.
Mm, here they are not having any reward.
Okay.
So maybe this is the one they add completely from one.
What do they have here? Like, why do they have first to first?
We'll see. Where were we? So, to lock the very these elements can to differentiate the models and are poised to facilitate the development of intelligence. So, cutting-edge training methodologies such as GPU, self-reward, and AI, maybe for the industry. Additionally, we say auxiliary trajectory information, specific nodes to into other information provided are reference for further analysis or model improvement initiatives. To enhance the preservation and analysis of multi-term trajectory information, we propose a structured definition of a step that captures the details of each interaction term. A step comprises three main components: input, output, and observation. The input component consolidates the current prompt and the historical record of past interactions, serving as the comprehensive context for the interaction. They're directly adding the history flow, they're not summarizing it.
Many, where have they mentioned that?
Mm.
They might be just keeping a record of what all things happened.
Yeah, historical record of past interaction, serving it as a comprehensive process for interaction. Okay. Output captures the model's prediction, detailing the decision making and plan. The next observation component reports the environment feedback, essentially for the feedback loop and system adaptation. Our framework implies prediction. So this output is generated by the LLM group, or this is the response from the environment to the LLM. Like if it calls a function, the response of that function is given as an output here.
The first thing is like what is the environment and how is go up of it. Where was it? This thing, the last
Output.
line, the next observation component records the environment speed,
Mm.
essential for the feedback loop and system adaptation.
Okay, so the response from a function execution will be stored in next observation. Maybe. Let's say if model the input is given,
Mm.
input will be having the query, then output will be having function call.
Mm. Okay.
That function call's response will be there in the next observation.
You can check it in the example. Which magazine was started first. This is the user page. These are extra. First form will follow action column format. And here it's thinking.
Mm. And then next observation. If it is a bot, maybe they're returning the okay. If it is action, they're having the response from the function. So
Yeah,
it's
so
action.
input it's just getting the previous thing, but here they haven't mentioned anything,
Mm.
right? And here they are thinking like whatever step is there, what I should be doing, and in the next one, there it's the output of the tool execution.
Mm.
So that is what they're saying as environment feedback. What?
But what my doubt would be is here if you see for the same function call and same arguments, we are getting this response.
Mm.
But here also we are having same function call and parameter, but we are getting a different response.
No, it's different now. Here it's search. Here also it's search, but here it's just
Okay, okay, okay.
so
Thought, action, finish.
what we have here. Can you send get request to link one and it link the cookie? It link to. here they have given I need to send the link to the cookie. So action was done. Again, the cumulative steps, the request was successful. This is from the previous one. And again, like it's doing the next action, second action.
So for this, it should have some variable to store the information from one action. Or I think that is in
Hmm.
next observations parameter.
Yeah, how they are executing it, we'll have to check.
And here they didn't mention anything like
Hmm.
action success, action finish.
Hmm.
Here they're having action. I think this is what they introduced in the
Hmm.
keeping things as action and
Hmm.
finish.
But they have only technical things here. Like this. User query, thought, model action. These three things.
And observation.
Along with environment observation. From a single string.
Yeah. And yeah, yeah. A framework components to define a action history and the input effective action of one observation, next observation, and the this approach shows that in a chronological count of interaction, facilitating a nuanced understanding of trajectory. While this elegant strategy input is integral to our framework, we also found that the relational data compilation methods. Users are encouraged to explore alternative strategies to exploit its structured input-output method and tailoring the data format to specific research and applications. First, the transformation of trajectories from environments such as hotspot state. Um, by shining this capture interaction between agent and their environments, not only facilitates still content, but it documentation also adds the information for vendors and platforms. This is achieved by providing a granular decisions process and by enabling model performance. Now we discussed about data format, converting that particular to format.
The first program is so agent rate data, agent trajectory is regarding simple complex subset of general straightforward and structure
But this is like a lot of features.
single turn includes averaging around two turns. The averaging in case if you want to save the condition. These generally a simpler interaction pattern that allows studio that multi-turn. This is for what about agent rate. Another will rate full agent trajectory based on criteria and then assign score from 0 to 5. What is it saying?
From JSON file and
So this will be the agent trajectory.
yeah, the one format which they mentioned about.
This is just the prompt for
Yeah,
the agent rate.
yeah, to score between 0 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the keys for understanding the JSON data file and evaluations as follows. Single line containing and GKL being subsequent. What are the metrics for the evaluation? Please rate according to the overall accuracy and efficiency of the model in the
Here are the keywords the JSON described. Initial input of step 1 and they're okay. They're doing like this. Step 3. This negates the model with all based on the observation of the second step and previous history. So for that, the single line containing numerical score will be getting the evaluation. Then provide a detailed explanation. So, okay. Number and explanation will be there. Dialogue examples there primarily find conversations between the user and the system. External environment. You can find conversations.
That are conversations which won't require
There are
tool calling
there are no external environments, and this is talking about the this dialogue studio.
yeah.
In contrast, agent strategies delve into intrigue scenarios, where an agent interacts with complex environments such as website, email, tools. This complexity is heightened by the agent's capacity to communicate with other agents, navigate through diverse interfaces, and undertake tasks that require sequence of interactions rather than single or limited exchanges. This is very important.
Mm.
When you don't really know how many interactions will be required,
Mm.
the major problem that we have faced in now is it gets into a loop.
Mm.
If it's not able to solve it, and there we need a hard coded number of terms.
Clients and all are having 10 transactions.
Yeah. But if you are doing some tasks like research and all for the same respirant, we don't know when the answer is sufficient, knowledge extraction retrieval is sufficient. So what they are saying, this is done. The challenge with agent trajectory extends to the evaluation of performance and quality. While some environments offer rewards as feedback tied to task final outcome, yeah, rather than reflecting the trajectory itself. So these guys are more focused on what kind of a trajectory it is.
Instead of final outcome based.
Yeah. Consequently, a high reward does not necessarily indicate flawless trajectory, correct? For example, an agent might generate finger reductions during the intermediate is web shop environment 2022 paper, model output of step 4. Click this thing, model output. Okay, so there is clicking it. Where the agent randomly clicks other button in Microsoft website or generates empty responses before buying an item. Yeah. To mitigate, we design named agent rated to create agent trajectories based on strong public knowledge. ठीक है different approaches where they rate each triplets.
Instruction interface consider not general instruction getting
Hmm.
as they are usually based on a short conversation we get the whole trajectory on the agent data.
Okay,
But do they remove that one from the data set or they remove the entire record of less code points?
that should have been there in their data set.
Like if they remove the unnecessary click happened in the above example, that
Hmm.
becomes a reasonably valid
Hmm.
trajectory for an agent to do. But instead they're removing that one,
Hmm.
they might be losing more information.
Yeah, but they're here also saying we rate the whole trajectory on agent data. But how? Are they summing the other steps up or corresponding with the template where rate the trajectory using data models? Yes. So I think that they're getting out of these steps and then ask it directly.
And again, agent rater is also another model which is acting as a quality metric for the data set.
I don't know if it is a model or what.
They told no, yeah, where they mentioned Mistral.
Hey, acha, they're using that thing.
Yeah, agent,
Agent rater is
yeah,
using.
strong public models such as Mistral or
This I
close
think
by.
still they are in the part where they are just creating the data.
Mm.
Generic data
But,
developers. This will be bullshit thing. Loading data into the correct format implementation. Yes, Adnan.
The agent exactly check करता है वैसे ट्रैजेक्टरी चेक करता है ना agent को डिस्क्रिप्शन ट्रैजेक्टरी चेक करता है उसको
हाँ मोस्टली वैसा ही है कि ट्रैजेक्टरी चेक कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे अब यहाँ पे इन्होंने प्रॉम्प्ट दे रखा है और यहाँ ये अभी मेरे
It is
ख्याल से
always data set.
this is for creating the data set.
Agent rater will be put during the data set.
Hmm.
After that, during inference, agent rater will not be there.
So what we
So it is like from the training purpose, we have a perfect that thing, right?
that is I think yet to be explored
Mm.
how they are utilizing this.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, data is a very major role in this.
Mm.
It's actually giving a proper experience depending on what
Correct,
you are
correct.
deciding, right? That's why.
Right. Mm. Because
And
again,
it is whether it is being used on runtime or we are just using it for training purposes. That's why.
Only for training purposes.
but even going down the line, we'll need the waves of agent generator.
So,
Okay. ठीक है. Don't.
So we have to train our own agent as well while we train this whole model.
Agent generator is
as
nothing
of
but
now,
they are using the public LLMs.
Okay. You just give the format to particular LLM, right? Gives out this code.
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, right now it is based on prompt, but it would be nice if they have done fine tuning on open source models, maybe for especially for agent traders.
Okay.
Yeah, again, if they have that data, then
They have used this prompt.
mm,
This would be more than sufficient for it.
mm, from template for it, open source model or to
This was done.
yes, yeah, template data filters. As the protocol models storing data in the correct format for the trainer, the implementation of the generic data loader is harmonizing the entire data and training pipeline. These data loaders also have central component facilitating seamless integration for diverse data in the training process. In general, its unique nature ensures flexibility and compatibility across various data formats, enabling efficient data ingestion before feeding it into the training model. Okay, these are all sample data loaders what they are using maybe for environmental data. Web shop, Alpha, Hotspot QA, Toolbank, something like that. OS, API Bank, etc. Mind to okay. This is for Selenium code, I believe, for executing Selenium code on
Okay.
uh,
Mhm.
this browser. We have introduced the agent model database class to streamline common tasks such as prompt formatting while providing a for creating user datasets. While loading data may appear straightforward at this stage, there are still several intricate issues to address. For instance, the addition to employee mention assisted filter as detailed in section 2.3. Users may never a certain level of control over data quality. However, randomness of data matching from different datasets could pose challenge, particularly when dealing with distributed training on multiple devices, which requires a comprehensive approach to ensure robust data management.
क्या बोल के गए? We will have a certain level of control data quality. Normal thing we'll get to before. Custom data set, individual data set. Following example, we are exploring individual raw data prepared from section 2.2.
So they,
Earlier they were creating the data.
mm,
The PDY streaming mode, then for each data set, I don't know what is the streaming mode. Okay, might be LLMs. Then for each data set, we can optionally introduce the filter generator to further customize the selection of data just before feeding it into the trainer table. They would be again using something. For instance, the following example, data with relatively low scores will be further evaluated at review. Finally, we shuffle this data randomly with controlled seeding. Ensure randomness and reproducibility.
yeah,
These are the three key data sets to me.
this is agent-based AI model techniques which they mentioned above here. like
Mm.
they introduce
Yeah.
to streamline the common tasks. Like they're having multiple sources of environments, right?
Mm.
For that one, they need a common baseline
Mm.
class for that one. And for each custom data set, right now they show it in the web shop.
Mm.
Like similarly, they might have used for data or
Mm.
tool bench, or
Yeah.
you can see tool bench on the
Yeah.
web shop, and running all those on the data
Mm.
sample probabilities. I think this is what they have mentioned. We have control C. Our primary focus is combining the data, lies in sharing anonymous dashboards, particularly when dealing with multiple data sets. To achieve this, we employ the initiate device function to diversify the control receipts based on the process ID and the data similarities evidence across multiple devices. By carefully managing seeding process, we aim to maintain a balanced distribution of data while partitioning shuffling interleaving data across devices while preserving high thus enhancing the original trend interleaving data. But where is this interleave data function initialized? Oh, does Hannibal service function?
Mm. They would have created it. No? Earlier they mentioned interleaf. Also, there is something I think in the diagram
Search
also
for
there.
search.
Yeah, in the diagram also there. Should-
Okay.
What it's doing is combiner shuffler. So once the data set is given, then they are doing these things. I think.
Mhm.
No, they said they are streaming it out, right?
Yeah, maybe multiple
Continuously.
sources at once for each record from each
Mm.
collection. Maybe.
This we have seen. There, yeah, here they are streaming. Or not streaming, shuffling and shuffle data they are taking. Yeah, here they have initialized using it. I don't know what these are. You know what this is?
They're initializing sample probabilities for their interleaving data.
Hmm? They are doing what?
Initializing sample probabilities so that they can pass it in their living data, whatever the living they are doing.
Okay,
Maybe
we might check it like this. Hope this works. It should already visit to different accounts, selection based on the input data. Probability restrictions such as sportsman, action to take same effect.
and then checking
Uh,
we recognize constantly inputs to enhance growth and of
okay.
press key.
Alright, this.
It's not ranking of those the performance of an agent model, xLAM, which was initially trained on instruct V01 mark fixed the content process capitalize non-capitalize within but fine-tuning procedure was completed concurrently on H100 GPUs utilizing the Qdora framework.
Hmm.
Okay, Mistral is learning model, so that's
Yeah.
when we say have Mistral 8. Maybe we need
For Mixtel, they would be using much Mixtel base, है ना? Dataset compilation, ready-made short creation from.
but even needed at least 100. So what access they were using?
They haven't mentioned the time.
No, no.
Dataset comparison, comprehensive data.
Calculation of comprehensive training corpus with balance distribution of training of various persistent training days, campus training, using together with class and probably to the students of independent the introduction of unintended realities into training process throughout the continuous model traversed each individual data set approximately 3 times on average. Like this doesn't mean that they for 3 hours.
Model there will be epochs can be more, but at least like
On an average. That means some record might
it based on like how many.
the mighty training agent facilitated conference exposure to the dataset enabling the model to effectively learn integrate patterns to the present in training data. Benchmarks. The using four benchmarks. Webshop, QA, tool level, bench,
Yeah.
and webshop creates online webshop environment simulating product purchase while hotspot involves multi of question answering tasks requiring logical reasoning. Wikipedia passages via API we have OLA screen comprising 5 single agent settings and multi-agent scenarios to evaluate model performance for the webshop benchmark. OLA comprises 900 user queries, of which we serve 200 as test subject, hotspot QA 300 user questions are sampled in 3 academic levels, easy, medium, hard, which each category contains 100 questions. These questions are exclusively for model testing to ensure rigorous evaluation process. We use Polar evaluation average word for average word for webshop and F1 in support for hotspot QA to measure model performance in webshops. The reward matrix assesses the model accuracy based on the attributes overlapping between purchase and ground items, while in hotspot it quantifies the accuracy of using predictive answers the true response.
We can like
Overlapping the purchased and ground truth items for what? Okay, okay, if someone asks to buy pencil and then buys one pencil and one pen, then also they give reward group.
okay.
That's what they are comparing what the model purchased and what actually should be purchased according to the question. Tool level design for real-time assessment of function calling libraries with rapidity. Initially development GPT 3.0 as its provided. After careful investigation, we found unreliable for accessing complex function calls.
So what we can do is इसके बाद ट्रेन करके देखते हैं डेमो को.
Mm.
Once the training is done, then we'll come back, we'll compare the results, and we'll go through all these benchmarks.
Mm. Shop output evaluation.
Conclusion, what is the conclusion?
In conclusion, the creation of Okada represents a significant step towards addressing consolidating diverse data and multi-testing LLMs and factories through the development of integrated and training pipeline. We have established the framework capable of handling the intricacies of fields data stream. As a format, they will ensure compatibility across a multitude of environments. By providing comprehensive and high-quality data, we can empower researchers and practitioners to push boundaries of AI capabilities, ultimately contributing to advancements of
Got it.
autonomous systems powered by LLM.
Okay. ठीक है guys. So next step would be to train the gamma with the similar data set. Let's do it after a break. We'll stop the live feed and we'll publish the results on Hugging Face on Kishore's account. And yeah, that's it. And also we'll do a live again if needed, just to discuss the results of it. So I'll ping you guys after the break. Okay, guys. Thank you.
How many hours?
Hmm?
1 hour, 7.